On today's show, costume designer for Olympic figure skating stars Mare Talbot, comedian Johnny LaQuasto, U.S. figure skater Laney Diggs, singer-songwriter Sarah Lonsert, and we're out on the street with Karen Florence to see what's up, Orange County. She's designed costumes for the who's who in the Olympic skating world. Welcome Orange County resident, Mare Talbot. Hi Mare, it's great to have you on the show today. You're known as a costume designer for figure skaters, but do you or have you ever designed for any other types of clients?
Oh, of course. I started doing theater when I was in high school, and when I went on to college, I joined the group there. So I've always been interested in costumes and doing them. So I started very early on, and the more I did, the better it got, the more things that I could do. But so it started out with theater, but I did drill teams and flag lines and dancers and ballet dancers, you know, whole ballet. And
what are some of the clients? Was it USC that you?
Oh yes, I still do.
So you got USC, the figure skating, and who else? You do like a ballet or Nutcracker?
I do 2 ballets a year still. One in the spring, and then of course the Nutcracker at Christmas time.
Right. So when you do a ballet, you've got to design for a lot more than like the one individual skater.
Oh, yes.
You've got how many people do you have to make costumes for?
The whole crew has to be done, all of them. And you know, a chain is only as good as its weakest link. So even if the little guy only does a mouse in the first act, it's got to be good. The costume's got to be right. It sets the stage for what's to happen and all of the advertisements in the second act.
Right.
So
do you think, is it more difficult to design for a ballerina or a figure skater? Is there a difference?
They're totally different. They may seem similar, but they're not. There's always the tutu, the platters that stick out all the way around. Like a head on a platter.
Right, so for ballet, it's not just the leotard and tutu and you're done?
No. No. And you have males, and you have the boys, and you have the little girls, and all of the character dances that are going to be on, the Chinese advertisement, the Arabian.
Oh, all that. Have you designed for any figure skaters that you think might be at the Olympics this year?
Well, we hope so. I'm sure that Evan Lysacek, our world champion, will have a bid in there, and hopefully John Baldwin and Renee.
In a way?
In a way.
I know they've been around a while. They've won the national championship several times.
I designed costumes for Johnny since he was a little boy, and Rena, when she skated for Japan, but she was training here, then I made some outfits for her. Right. When they hooked up together, then I started doing the pair team.
Because I know it says on here you've made costumes for Sasha Cohen, Michelle Kwan. I mean, do you ever watch the skaters on TV?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Do you?
Always.
How does it make you feel? Do you get nervous or excited, or just hope they don't fall on your dress, right?
Yes. I'm right in there with them, wanting them to win. Oh, don't do that. Do this. Oh, you got to do that.
Right. Figure skaters skate to theme music. So, do you listen to the music before you create?
Absolutely. That's primary. When they come to me with the first time, they always bring their music with them, because that's the key to the whole program. You have to gear it to the skaters, of course, but the music, you have to interpret it. There's a storyline there.
Right. Any skaters that you are coming up, so like that we need to keep an eye out for?
Oh, definitely. Laney Diggs.
Oh, Laney Diggs.
Yes.
I've heard of her, and you know what I did? The other day, I had a chance to meet with her.
You did?
She said she'd go meet me at the rink with your costumes on.
All right.
So take a look. I'm here with U.S. senior ladies figure skater, Laney Diggs. Laney, you look great. Did Mare Talbot make this dress for you?
Yes, she did.
Do you think the costume can affect the scores with the judges?
definitely. When you have a costume made, especially by Mare, you feel really pretty out there and you relate to the music a lot better.
Last year you made the top 10, so how are you hoping to do this year?
This year, I just want to skate my best and hopefully place in the top 10 again. But
Yeah, I noticed 2 years ago you got 20th, then we had 10th, so I'm thinking if we keep moving up like 10 spot, you'll get first, this year, right?
sure, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. How many skaters will actually get to go on to the Olympics?
2 skaters this year.
Your coach is Frank Carroll, right? You made that change. How long have you been with Frank?
This is going to be my 2nd year.
Good. So you got Frank and Mare on your side, so I think you're looking good. We'd love to see you skate. Would you mind showing us a few moves?
Sure.
Okay. Once again, Laney Diggs. She is awesome. I mean, she was doing triple jumps, the spins. I said, what is that? Her leg goes way over her head. I can't even believe it.
She really is.
She is going to do it. Have you ever figure skated yourself?
Oh, no, no. I was born in a little town in Wisconsin, very cold, and we used to skate around in the ponds. But no, I didn't figure skate. We just skated fast. That was all we knew about skating, to keep warm.
Do you design for all levels of figure skaters?
Absolutely.
Or just the pros? Not just the pros?
Oh,
for
no,
you.
no, no. It's just as important, and I make no difference in my approach, whether they're little 8-year-olds or whether they're off to the Olympics. The same amount of effort goes into it, because that child and that upcomer is so important, because they're the ones that will be in the future. So you got to treat them well and make them feel important and do well.
Right.
So,
how did you get started? This sewing or costumes, did it just happen, or were you a little kid? Or?
I was the youngest of 4 girls, and of course I wanted to do whatever they were doing. And I wanted to sew because Mother was sewing, and she let me sew with a needle and thread, and that was way, way, way too slow for me. I wanted to sew on the sewing machine. And she said, oh, no, no, you have to be older. When you're more responsible, then you can. When? I kept after, when can I do it? How old do I have to be? And she said, oh, when you're 6, maybe you'll be able to
When you're 6.
So lo and behold, on the morning of my 6th birthday, I went into the bedroom, woke my mother up, and said, I'm 6, it's my birthday.
On your birthday, ready to go. Did you ever make clothes for yourself when you were growing up to go?
Oh, yeah,
So,
I never stopped. I started and I never stopped. I had brothers to sew for, my dad, my family. When I went into high school, I started sewing for my girlfriends, prom dresses, and anything that was fun. But like I said before, my real start in costuming was when I did Little Women high school play that the class put on.
But everybody in the figure skating world knows you, and I just think for you to take these entry-level girls and still take the time to design for them, you're just you're such a special person.
And it's fun. It's fun. They're so enthusiastic and they try so hard. So it's fun.
How long have you lived in Orange County?
40 years.
40 years.
Yes.
What do you like about living in Orange County?
It's the weather, it's nice, and all the people and everything that's available to you. If you want to go into the city, if you want to do something, you want to go up to the mountains, beautiful. You can have the cold as well as the warm.